That's the uncle I am the closest to. Let's get some music. Goddamn computers had to update.
This is the music plays when Irene and I are in bed.
And then I felt like Ray as they were updating. I'm like, you motherfuckers, hurry up.
Okay, what do I know?
Good evening, one. Good evening, all. I am TJ with Steve, the lovely Irene, Adam the Ballbuster, and Fat 420 who's going to give it up at Smoker Mania. This is Mayhem's Amigos. Good evening, one. Good evening, all. Sorry for the late start. My computers decided to be dickheads.
Dickheads.
Oh, they were fucking pissing me off. First of all, condolences to 420. Because he let us know today that he unfortunately lost one of his friends. And
he was one of those guys that he'd be gone for like a month or two at a time, but when he'd come back, it'd be like he never left.
Yeah. See, I love friends like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
I told
especially when I knew him for like almost 20 years, so.
Well, I told my daughter's mom last night that I didn't know, she keeps talking like she might want to try to work things out and get back together. I said, I don't know, Irene might kick your ass.
Right.
Irene wants me to stay single.
Single.
Because I'm always on the prowl when I'm single,
Right.
Yeah.
Of course, I think Irene would, the sad side is Irene, you want me to stay single, but I still think that Adam and Julie got a better shot.
It's because it comes with the Julie.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it is? It's Julie?
And there's a Marcy that comes with the Julie.
Oh, okay. So
you noticed in all those situations, Julie comes.
Right. I did notice that.
They usually do when they're around Irene, so.
You know what's bad is I think like Steve and 420 got a better shot at getting a woman than I do right now.
Oh, fuck no.
What do you mean? No?
I might, although I might.
No, I think you do.
I have a question.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Steve has a woman ready. It's showing.
Shut up. Shut up. We don't want to hear
gross.
We don't want to hear you flapping.
Hi, Steve. You want to smell my vagina?
She has lots of options. Tits Beverly McGeezak. Right, and then Debbie. She's the one that does.
Is Debbie the yoga girl?
The yoga girl, right?
Also, the first one that he had.
Martha, the one who gives him blowjobs, but he never pleases back. Robin is who's crazy and will murder him with a hammer. So, like, if he really.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna write Steve I'm gonna write Steve a comprehensive instruction manual to licking the vagine. And becoming an expert.
I think I got it down pat. I mean, I don't think I have it down pat. I think I'm going to use your method though.
Apparently, it didn't work because you were married at one time.
You're going to use methadone?
No, TJ told me to put a cough drop in my mouth.
Oh well, yeah.
So I think
Hall's cough drops.
I have Hall's cough drops.
Now the question is, what flavor?
The menthol.
Well, they're all menthol. They're all menthol, but there's menthol, there's lemon, there's cherry, there's
the blue one.
The flavor is for whoever's delivering company.
Right.
You want but the best one is the old-fashioned, regular old menthol cough drop.
Yep.
And
well,
that is
if you're eating a cherry pie, then that means you have to have cherry cough drops. So that way it'll be cherry flavored.
You just don't do pop drops.
You're not worried about you. You're worried about her. And you go with that.
What I have.
There you go.
Cool one. Yeah. Sugar free too.
See, there you go.
Diabetes.
Diabetes. Speaking of diabetes, I'm helping myself out by drinking the best beer in the world.
It is not.
Diet Pepsi sponsor our life.
The best beer in the world.
Better than that stuff that's in Texas.
I've never heard of it. I've heard people talk about it, but I've never heard of it.
I'll tell you what, Texas knows how to brew some beer, Bubba.
Oh,
you got Yuengling.
Yeah.
Where you get that at?
Why?
420's just putting that youngling right to his mouth.
Yeah.
Can I get that at Walmart?
Walmart, Kroger, any place that sells alcohol, dude.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's
like?
with tax, it's going to be about $28 for a 24-pack. So.
Oh, fuck! That lasts me forever.
See, now when I'm drinking beer, I'm either drinking Shiner or I'm drinking Ziegenbach. Both of them are Texas original beers. I prefer a dark beer.
Shiner sounds like that Schlitz stuff.
No. Matter of fact, I'm having my sunrise today out of my veterans glass that I got.
Right.
Yay.
No, Shiner is a good beer. I'll give you that. But I like
and that is all the branches.
Oh,
as you can tell, this is the Veterans Memorial glass.
Does it have the Space Force on it?
No, fuck them. That's not a real branch.
Well, neither is the National Guard, but some people think that.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're fake too.
I got a T-shirt in high school from the National Guard. Thank you very much.
They like to watch doors.
Yeah, they're good at that.
Push-up contest.
Yeah, when you beat their best soldier at fucking push-ups, they had to give you a T-shirt.
Well, I like to do some push-ups on Irene, so.
It's good exercise.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so when do you want me to fly you down here again?
That's why she wants to keep you single, TJ. You're taken away.
I keep asking that, and I swear Irene's answer is, yeah, next February. February, like never.
No, at some point, I think I have to go down to Florida.
No,
hold it off for a couple of years, and I'll meet you at Bike Week.
See, you know at least 2 people in Illinois that you got to visit. Well, 3 people technically, but.
Oh, I want to hear this. Who do I have to visit in Illinois?
No, I'm talking about Irene, not you.
Oh! I'm still interested. Who does Irene have to visit in Illinois?
Adam and Julie.
Well, she can fly right in Taylorville.
And me. There's 3 people.
Maybe it needs to be
girl that has to visit, like Christina and Amanda.
Maybe it needs to be the winner of the Smoker Mania Challenge on April 20th.
Or it could be the loser because she feels sorry for the loser and wants to give him a prize.
That would be like me.
I'd rather it be a prize than a pity.
I think she should be a prize, not a participation trophy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Makes more sense.
Right.
Well, see, the championship is the grand prize, and Irene is the first prize.
Which should go to the champion.
Exactly.
No, well, then you don't get the belt then, because it's either the belt or Irene.
No, I'll give the belt up for Irene.
Because you either get the title or you get Irene.
If you can have your belt. I can see what you choose every time. You got enough of them. I see you always choose.
Now we get the tie up here. It's like, I'll give up the belt for Irene.
That's fine.
I don't
want to make him food.
But I'm going to say this right now. If you give up the belt for Irene, then I keep the belt.
You see, if I'm going to win the belt, I'm going to go through all of Sudbury to all the popular spots.
You're going to go through Sudbury?
I'm going to go to Sudbury to all the popular spots.
Northern Ontario with our belt.
Yeah, and show around all the great attractions in Sudbury.
Look, I'd slide bare ass down to Sudbury Big Nickel just to do Irene's laundry.
Damn.
Yeah, I might have to go see Bonnie McMurray first, though. But
You have to fix my washing machine. I'm just kidding.
I'll wash you. All right.
I would take a shot in the nuts just to go ahead and get the time of day from Irene.
You guys make me feel all loved. Thank you.
I'd let a wax strip go off of my ball sack just to do Irene's dishes.
Do you remember
I'd be so good to you.
do you remember that movie 40-Year-Old Virgin when they're like waxing his chest and they're like,
oh God, ow.
If Irene needs a pillow to sit on, my face is pretty good pillow.
I remember a couple of years ago for a charity in Illinois that I waxed myself.
I remember a charity. I remember doing the same. I remember doing the same thing for a charity, but my ass was in some guy's face.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that. I remember waxing myself, and I also remember getting kicked in the balls for that.
Yeah, I remember TJ getting kicked in the balls.
Of course, Steve remembers me getting kicked in the balls. He's like, "Oh, that was great."
I remember you having to wax yourself too.
Oh God, that hurt. I gave myself a Brazilian for that fucking charity.
But you know what?
Oh,
I felt. I'm honest with you.
is that the one I think it is?
I felt it when you get kicked in the balls, and that's bad. I felt it.
Well, here's the thing: we got a new charity. I assume we're helping out, and that's the Boo Crew, right?
that's right. I will be making my donation in 2 weeks to Boo Crew, and I should have the belt here soon. And we'll be able to display the belt for Smoker Mania, and we're going to be ready to rumble.
You may as well just send it to me right now because you know I'm going to win.
Why
there,
do
Steve.
you think I'm going to? No, you're going to compete and win the belt properly.
Yep.
While I am watching night 2 of WrestleMania 41. And so is Steve. Well, Steve's getting higher than fuck.
Well, let's just put it this way. Guess how many of these things I drank last night?
12.
Yeah, you said 12 dead soldiers.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not saying you. I'm asking everybody else that didn't know.
12.
It was in the group chat.
I didn't read all of it.
Yeah. Well, yes, 12. I could have drank more, but I didn't realize I had any more until I found this one in the back. It's behind a gallon of water, so.
So yeah, before we started the show, as you guys could tell, yeah. And one of my pet peeves, man, is I hate doing a show when people are sitting inside the building with me or inside my coach or whatever, wherever I'm at.
You didn't have a problem with it when I came over that one day.
You're a part of the show.
Well, you let Rage in too, so.
Well, Rage was a part of it at the very beginning.
I know. Oh man, that was great. That was the first time I met him, and I just totally did that just to piss him off.
Oh God, you had him ready to unload.
First thing I seen when he came in, he came in, he's walking in, he's talking, and you're like, TJ was like, Rage is here, and he walks in, I seen him at the door, and I go, sir, when are you going to pay TJ back? He's like, you shut up, you little motherfucker.
I'm like, he's like, you little motherfucker.
Of course, what do? I'm like, well, before you pay me back, when are you going to pay back Sarah Jane?
And he's like, fuck you.
Fuck you, you son of a bitch. You know, I mean, you self-righteous, sanctimonious son of a bitch. And I got, of course, I got the normal Rage shit out of that, which was great by me.
Right.
I loved pissing Rage off back in the day. I had a ball with it.
Who didn't?
So
it's not hard to do, though.
Oh, it was fun. Oh, my God, it was fun.
The funny thing is,
you guys have no idea how much fun that really was.
Oh, yeah, it was. And what's even more fun was actually doing the same thing to get Jimmy to get pissed off because
You know out of all right. If I'm gonna go over my last, holy shit, has it been that long?
It's been that long since you had any vagina?
Oh, well, I already know that one right now. No, I'm sitting here thinking about broadcasting, and all right. So I got my start doing a weekend show in Germany as a volunteer for Armed Forces Radio in 1999.
Oh.
God, I was
I was
graduating.
living in Georgia.
It has been 26 years.
I was knee deep in hooker and blows in Bloomington Normal then.
It has been 26 years. In some way, shape, or form or another, I have been broadcasting. My God.
Mm-hmm.
Making me feel kind of old, just a little bit.
Makes me feel old. Shit. I mean,
Like 1999. Ow!
like Steve
Well,
remembers
if you really
1999.
think that's old, I remember hearing Ray and Jimmy when I was in junior high. And I graduated in 95, so that's 5 years before 95. So since about at least 1990, I've heard of them.
Well, middle school and junior high, I was listening to Ray and Jimmy on Rock 106.
Right,
So I'm not far behind you. I graduated in 98.
right.
Ah,
It was
but-
great.
but the
Six,
puppies.
baby.
Now,
It was
here's
great.
the
It was
thing
great,
is,
especially
I graduated high school in 1998, and Steve has underwear that's that old.
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
bunch of puppies, man.
He sold,
A bunch of little babies.
he sold
Come
one.
on.
He sold a pair
They
of
were
it
still
to
Gen
Irene.
X, bud.
Steve,
Yeah.
what about
Nice.
Irene? She's about as old as who your granddaughter would be.
Right.
1985, baby. I graduated high school.
I was
That's
She's
what-
graduated
that's what-
before I was born.
I was 4 years old.
You didn't live the
I
whole
was
life,
5.
whole childhood before I was even born.
So what you're saying is, if Steve wasn't here, TJ would be the oldest.
Yes. Fucker.
But I didn't turn pervert.
Wait,
well,
no, wait a
until
minute.
I graduated high
Wait a
school.
minute.
Oh, you would be.
I would be.
Yeah.
See, you got to
Yeah,
respect your elders, TJ. That's me and
Like
Steve.
fuck, I gotta respect anything. I'm a biker. I don't respect shit.
Oh, no.
But the biker code, right? Isn't there some sort of
That's
biker
right.
code or
Biker
something?
code is what I have to live by.
Yeah, and that's called if you're driving, or not driving. Excuse me. Sorry, I'll correct myself. If you're riding
Thank you.
a bike and you pass a biker gang, you're going to get in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
No, I fall back and let him go ahead. And it's a biker club.
Yeah.
Well, on the back of it, when it says gang on the back of it, NG,
Motorcycle club.
Yeah.
They're all
They're
Okay.
clubs.
legal.
Same thing, different language.
They are mechanics and Harley enthusiasts.
So are people in gangs.
They are club.
So it's technically not a gang bang; it's a club gang. It's a club bang.
And
Yeah.
they do not engage in criminal enterprise allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh, they do. Trust me.
Not
Dude,
as
I've
a
been
whole,
around
but
more of
maybe
the
as
clubs
an
than you have.
individual.
Come on.
My best friend, cousin, is the
Milking a cow.
president and CEO of the Hells Angels. So I think I know a thing or two.
Let's say I've been around them since I was a kid.
So have I.
And I'm a
Nope.
legacy in one.
They don't sell guns from the Irish.
No, yeah, now you're thinking Sons of Anarchy crap. Good old Sons of Malarkey. I mean, I love the show, don't get me wrong. But it is a lot of bullshit.
They didn't run
Yeah.
prostitution whorehouses and porn
Well, the one thing I
studios.
will say for it that they got right was the brotherhood side of it. Like, you
Okay,
will
yeah.
really drop
Yeah.
everything to help out your brother.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
And the women were always psycho. And they got that right, too. Look at
Mhm.
Gemma.
Oh, yeah, I'd fuck her in a heartbeat.
Hey, by
Speaking
the
of
way,
psychos, where's the other one at?
what, Tara? She's dead.
No, I'm talking about for our group.
Oh, Swirl?
Yeah.
She's chasing nuts.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, Squirrel logged in. Steve would go down on the bottom row, and I'd put Squirrel on one side of me and Irene on the other.
Oh.
And they could protect me.
Protect you from what is it?
It's a TJ sandwich.
I'd be the meat, baby.
And Irene and Squirrel would have strap-ons. And
are you kidding me? Squirrel would turn me down today. I promise you, today, in a half a heartbeat. She was actually very insulted that 420 is like, no, you're not my type.
I'm insulted that I'm not her type, but I ain't gonna cry over it.
She was very.
Okay, here's this. Ask me this: why is it okay for women to have preferences but not men?
Because it's a very biased society.
There you go. That's the answer.
Everyone
men
should
do
be
have
allowed
preferences because they're people. People have preferences. People.
There you go.
Man,
That's even
woman,
better answer.
Whatever.
But my point being is, she has a preference. I have a preference. She's not my type. I'm not her type.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I love Squirrel to death.
Just like Squirrel's not TJ's type, but they're still friends.
No, that's my best friend. I don't,
Yeah, but can't
you want an honest to God? You want an honest to God fact? How's it going? Oh, Baker. If you want an honest to God fact, here's the thing: is like 20 years ago, if Squirrel like, hey, let's try, I would have tried. But we are so close now, and she is literally I could tell Squirrel everything, and I do.
Well, here's the thing: if you're that close and you know each other, both don't have diseases. So that means you can just be friends with benefits and not have to worry about diseases.
But let's face it, FTW or FTBs are friends with benefits, FWBs.
Yeah.
That always fucks up a friendship. It always does.
You know what? I've noticed too. I belong to a BBW group on Facebook. And somebody asked that question about who would be willing to have a friends with benefits. And it's 90% of the guys say, yeah, I'll do it. And 90% of the women say, no, I can't do that.
Well, I mean, all right. So
I could. That's what I've always been looking for. And that's what I tell them anymore. I'm just looking. I'm looking to get.
At least the women are being honest with themselves. Then
exactly.
Exactly. So you gotta appreciate them for that.
Let me dredge up a little bit of ancient history.
I have a little penis. I have a micro penis. I'll say this right now.
Do you like people to tell you that, and you pay them to tell you how small you are?
But I don't want to get her in bed and be and I'll go,
oh
my God, what happened to your Peter?
Well, guess what? If you lose weight, your Peter will grow there, Steve. So just
you lose the fat around the penis. You don't grow.
Well, then that means technically Steve doesn't have a micro penis. He just has a turtle.
All right, so I'm going to bring up a little bit of ancient history, and Irene, please don't get upset at this. But I'm going to bring up a little bit of ancient history. Now, there was a guy that I broadcast with when I was working with Ray was moving into the FWB area with Irene, and then he took it too serious, and she's like, nah, that ain't going to happen. You're fucked up. And next thing you know, it was a big blow up, and then he left. I still think he's trying to remove the Vaseline from his butthole from leaving. And Irene was never dishonest with him at all. Because she said, oh, I'll flirt. We'll do a little bit here and there, but it's never going to turn into anything beyond that. Am I wrong?
I'm trying to think.
Nick.
Okay. We had a thing.
Okay, you had a thing, but it was never going to go where he wanted it to go.
But it was a bunch of people, wasn't it? It wasn't just you. It was like a group of you. There was several of it at the time.
No,
you're talking about on TikTok. We had a group of people on Discord that
right.
people who were doing Discords and TikToks together. And so we had a Discord where we like would post ideas and stuff, but then we had like a adult TikTok or adult Discord that we did separately, and we'd play like Truth or Dare, or we'd play Among Us together sometimes. But,
well, if we're gonna start doing Never Have I Ever, I need to go refill my tequila sunrise.
I've got my diabetic.
Okay, I'm refilling.
Whatever.
I'm gonna get somebody with that game. Trust me, I was fucking ruthless at it. But no, all right. So before I refill my drink, though, I mean, let's. There was a friends with benefits thing, and then men get feelings that they don't want to admit. All right, like Bubba the Baker, he'll get feelings, and then his dong grows even more. You know, every man will catch feelings. They don't want to admit that they get it, but they will. And then it makes everything complicated, and then it causes major issues.
I fucking agree there. Yep.
All right, so Steve, you're in definite agreement with me.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah.
Adam, what do you think of
that? In my personal opinion, that's been the case. I don't really like to speak for a group of people, because there may be people who can. But for me personally, I usually get feelings.
Okay. So 420, your experience.
For what?
He's numb. It's cool.
You know, when we are talking about, you've got the friends with benefits situation, and a lot of times the man is the one that gets the feelings, and then it turns into a big problem. Would you agree or disagree with that analysis?
He's probably never had his experience.
I think women catch feelings too a lot of times, but it just depends on what's going on in their life right then and there, and you know, like all that jazz, complicated stuff.
Oh, see, there you go. Bubba the Baker's right. Never say I love you first. It's always the trap.
No, that's one of my faults. That's one of my faults right there.
You know, there's only one thing I've ever said I love you first to.
Your bike?
My Harley. I love my Harley.
I'm the same way with weed. I love you, weed.
Do you know what? You and Steve go ahead and get into that discussion on Delta 8 or weed.
Oh, fucking no, because that's naive. Yeah, we'd have to get Rhino involved in that one too.
Oh God!
No, we don't. In fact, if you actually do research, it is there. That's the 411 of it. The only difference is the Delta 8 is concentrated, whereas the real weed, is basically.
I agree.
Is basically the concentrate, but with all extra ingredients, whereas Delta 8 and Delta 9 is straight.
They're more of a synthetic. They made him.
Well, it's not synthetic.
You guys go ahead and discuss that a little bit. I got to refill my drink.
They're chemical powder, right?
They
make the oil.
What it is basically it's like tea, because you know how green tea is like regular tea, but it's
that's right.
It's harvested before, so it has less caffeine in it than regular tea. Right. It's the same way. Delta 8, the THCA, when they harvest it before it fully develops the flower, it will have less THC in it, that is below federal limits. So what they do is they harvest that, and also along with the THC, that what little you can get from hemp, and they mix those two together to make Delta 8 and Delta 9. So yes, it is real. Technically, it is real weed. I see people's point behind saying it's not, but technically it is, because it is made from actual weed. It's just It's almost like it is to a degree, but it isn't to a degree, kind of like an NA beer as well. Because you know how technically an NA beer is non-alcoholic, but yet it still has alcohol in it, to where if you know, it's kind of like that to a degree. So they just took copious amounts of the THC to put it in. So
it's like decaf coffee.
It's kind of like
it still has a small trace amount of caffeine,
right?
But
yeah, that's like I can't buy real Dr. Pepper, so I have to buy Dr. Thunder. It's the same shit.
It's the same stuff. It's just made a little different.
It's made different.
Now, where I think where people get mixed up is they're equating Delta 8, Delta 9 with K3 and the Crampton, which that is synthetic weed.
Right.
And that's what people are getting mixed up. They think that is the same thing as the Delta 8, Delta 9s.
Yeah.
So when someone says that it's not, Delta 8, Delta 9 is fake, it's synthetic, no, it's not. They're thinking of the other stuff that came out 20 years ago.
Oh, grenadine.
Fake weed. So
Steve loves that.
Why are you sending out that alcohol? Just get.
I'm good, Bubba. By the way.
Bypass that grenadine and just drink the alcohol.
Have to add the sunrise. And I'm going to say this right now.
When I add the sunrise.
I'm going to say this right now, right here on this fucking show. Adam and TJ both told me, and they're both full of shit. I bought a fucking bottle of that grenade shit. It don't change the taste of cherry at all.
What? It's not supposed to taste like cherry.
Which grenadine did you get?
The stuff you just got. What you got right there.
You have the Rose's grenadine.
Yeah. Am I supposed to shake it up first?
Yes, you're supposed to shake it up first.
Maybe that's because I haven't shook it, then shake it up. I don't put it in one. I opened the can of soda and I poured a little bit in it. Like,
no. You're supposed to shake it up and mix it all up.
Oh, well, that might be why.
Yeah, kind of like a cough syrup.
Okay. I won't cuss you out until after I shake it up.
Shake it up and then cuss me out.
Okay.
If you don't get the flavor out of it that I do, and you want to cuss me out after that, I understand. But
I get a little bit of the cherry flavor, but not as good as if I would buy a bottle.
But it says very pointedly on the bottle: shake before using. Mix everything back up. It's a syrup.
So basically, like my penis, you gotta shake it before you use it.
Well,
no, your penis doesn't even need to be shaken. All it needs to get is. And it's ready to be used.
I know mine would if it was a woman. I might do the same thing.
Well, on my birthday last year, when I got a present from someone that showed me some nice melons, I got an instant.
Who gave you that?
I don't know.
Oh, well, damn it.
Maybe you can single them out.
I never get anything like that from anybody. Not to mention any names, but I never get anything like that from anybody, and I would never single anybody out.
Oh.
Of course, I'd want pictures of more than that, though.
I'm
going to be honest, I would.
I wouldn't mind to see if the drapes match the curtains.
How about that? Your birthday's March 11th? Well, happy birthday, Bubba. Happy birthday a little early. I'm sorry we won't be on the air, but Bubba the Baker says his birthday is March 11th.
So in 2 days.
Yep, 2 more days. My younger brother, his birthday is St. Patrick's Day.
Nice.
No, I hope you have a very great birthday. BTB, I hope you have a great birthday. I hope you have 4 different women that are very young, very attractive, and ready to jump on your giant dong.
There you go.
Okay, good.
4 of them.
And at least one of them on your face. I really hope that for you.
One can be like giving a massage.
Right.
One can be like,
never mind. My entire goal, and I'm going to call it out right now. April 24, we will not be having a show on April 24th. We will not. That is my 45th birthday. April 24th, that is a very important day to me. I am going to spend most of that day on the motorcycle, and I'm on my way to Las Cruces. And the rest of that weekend is going to be my number 45 blowout.
That's what she said.
So right now I'm 44, and I will turn 46 next year.
Young whippersnapper.
What I'm loving is this look on Steve's face.
I kind of made the look too. I'm like, wait a minute.
I am 44 right now, and I will turn 46 next year.
Right.
Somehow he's skipping.
So I turned 45. No, wait. I turned 45 in April.
Oh, okay.
In 2026, I will turn 46.
Oh, damn.
See, it takes a real stunner to know what he's talking about. So that means I would be the one winning.
Here we go.
It's funny how he didn't even speak up till we'd already fucking figured it out.
I didn't have to say anything because I knew it already.
Because his fucking brain is I got too much sticky
Well, it's
shit
like
in
my uncle.
brain.
Well, it's like my uncle that Irene and Steve got to meet already. You know, he is 69. He will turn 71 next year.
Damn, he don't look 69.
69, say
I
less.
would say
69, that's right.
I would have
That'd be
said
the perfect age.
62.
He turned 70 in November. He will be 71 next year.
I would say 77 is a better age than 69
Why?
because you get to eat more.
Bubba the Baker says he'll be 47 on March 11th, and all his parts still work.
Okay, and that I can't help you with that. Sorry, buddy.
Well, that means that, you know, he gets the right woman, he'll take her over to the beef house.
You gotta get those rolls.
He'll be like beef house Bubba at that point.
Bubba, you should hook up with 420, motherfucker. You guys are neighbors.
Yeah, right?
Are you sure?
Yeah, we live in Pekin.
Well, BTB is in Peoria.
Pekin, Peoria, somewhere.
Well,
if
if Brent can't get a hold of me and he lives just as close, I don't think Bubba would get a hold of me.
Oh, yeah, Brent's a blowhard.
Brent doesn't even know. He doesn't even know where he lives.
And besides that, it's like Ray. He's been up here to my neck of the neighborhood 4 times already, and not one hello, how are you, or fuck you at all.
You know, when I lived all right, when I had my place in Peoria, and I was out on the northeast or northwest side of Peoria on Kerner Road, if Ray was in my area, he would drive by and come visit.
He literally drives by my house every time he comes to Peoria.
Yeah, but he does that going through Tremont on the interstate.
Yeah, and we can meet at Tremont. That's 5 minutes away from me.
Not with the new stop sign on Route 9 at Springfield Road.
What, the one that takes you 2 seconds?
Shit.
Ray's not gonna go to anybody's house. He's never been to my fucking house.
Yes, he has.
Not got out of the car. D had to get out of the car.
Life has come.
He brought you clothes.
No, him and D brought me clothes. D got out of the car and put it in the back of my truck. And then when they brought me tamales, D, it was a fucking snowstorm. And he made D get out of the car and bring in fucking shit in. He has been in my parking lot, yes. He's never been in my parking lot.
Bubba, you're from Pekin? All right. Now, I will say this. I'm getting ready to put in for my trip in June. Now, 420 and Steve, my cousin Bill and I, every year we have a golf battle royal.
Ooh.
We go golfing every year. We pick a course and we go. I have picked the course for next year.
Fond du Lac?
Sunset.
Oh, that is a good one. I actually drove by it the other day.
We will be playing Sunset Hills Golf Course in Pekin,
which is in the Schaeferville area.
Yeah, it's right there by 420.
Yeah, literally like.
And I know that course so well. I know where I could tell you guys All right, light a joint.
That's pretty much anywhere on that fucking course.
So
There's
if you guys,
one where Steve wiped on the trees.
if you guys want to go with my cousin Bill and I and go golfing, let me know before I book our tee time, and I will add the two of you and make sure you're ready to go.
If I played, I'd have to get a set of clubs, though.
Steve will try to use his micro club.
I use my foot. I use my foot wedge.
No,
Your
yeah,
foot
because
wedge.
So you take
All
a
right,
walk there.
anyway,
So Steve, you and I are pretty avid about golfing. Dude,
Yeah.
look, my uncle and I, one of the reasons my uncle came out here today. Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
One of the reasons my uncle came out here today is because first time I picked up my clubs in 8 months was yesterday. I mean, I've been so busy with other shit. And he goes, "Hey, we have to work on your form."
Huh.
And it was just a couple of little adjustments in my swing. And what a fucking difference, man. Now,
right?
what I'm trying to do, and Steve, tell the other guys, because they're going to say, no, you're supposed to swing away and hit that thing like a baseball swing, right? I'm trying to slow my swing down, get good contact, so I've got good control of my ball.
Right.
All right?
Yeah.
So, Steve, is that wrong?
No. I don't know. Iowa. What kind of distance are we talking? Inside 50?
Oh, no. I'm always over 150 on my drive.
Oh, okay.
But what I've got is it'll go straight out and it'll start fading off on a side.
Okay.
As it's coming down, I'll get that fade.
Did you adjust the ball in your stance?
I adjusted the ball in my stance, and
Where's the ball hitting the club?
Well,
On the bottom, top.
it was more a little open as I was hitting it.
Uh-huh.
So, but that's because I always kept trying to power through, like I'm hitting a baseball, right?
Right.
So what we did is we worked on it where I'm bending a knee to get my backswing right, and then I come through, but I'm coming through straight.
Oh, okay.
And I'm getting that hit, and I'm working with it with my irons right now, and I'm going to improve on the driver.
So are you basically hitting it head on? Or are you hitting it at an angle too? Or
Well, no, I was hitting it with what open means I was setting it up for a
Are you
slice.
hitting it from the side? Are
hitting it
you
with
hitting
an
it from the back? I mean,
yeah,
Those are words I can get behind.
I
Right?
can get
so
behind
can
that.
I, Irene.
Hi.
Irene, I'd be happy to hit you from an angle. Oh, wait, did I say that out loud?
Yeah, we all said or thought it, TJ.
I can think of 9 angles.
But no, what I was doing is I was hitting it a little open. All right.
Okay, like
I'm
this.
trying to
yeah.
close the face of the club and hit it square and get a good
That's
shot.
what
And-
I was asking. So you're hitting it like this instead of like
yeah. So
Gotcha.
my uncle was out here mainly to help me work on that today. And of course, we got enough room that I can work iron work out here, right? I got out the 9-iron, and after a couple of swings and really kind of getting better with my form, 150 yards every time with that 9-iron, and it was straight where I wanted it to go.
Right.
There you go. Just gotta remember that then.
So I'm going to try to translate that to my driver, my 3-wood, my 7.
This reminds me of
It might help. I mean, you gotta remember. I don't know.
MLB the show.
Are you swinging as hard when you're swinging that 900 as you would a driver?
No, I'm trying to swing them about the same.
Okay.
And all I want to do right now is just come through, make good contact, and have the flight that I want of the ball. Now, I hit my driver like that yesterday out on the course. I got one good shot with my driver, and I hit it square the way I wanted to do it. It was a 260-yard drive.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're gripping the shaft too hard.
Yeah.
Seeing you guys, that's why I'm talking to Steve. Steve worked golf courses.
Were you wearing a glove, though, when you were doing it, so that way you can have a tight grip on your shaft?
Of course, I'm always wearing a glove to have a tight grip on my shaft. I don't want to get my shaft pregnant.
You use bubble shaft, right?
What's that?
You use bubble shaft?
Green flag.
No. I am using graphite.
Okay.
Graphite regular flex.
Have you tried licking it?
Steve's so old he remembers using wood shafts.
Yeah.
I think graphite can be sweet
Ba-dum-bum.
and poisonous.
Oh, damn, that was quick.
Or no, actually, that's lead. My bad. Lead can be sweet.
Lead?
Graphite, you're safe. You're safe with the graphite.
Lead?
Yeah, lead can be a little bit poisonous.
Yeah. Bubba the Baker says he likes his shaft used and abused. Well, Lori's got a boyfriend. Irene's got a husband. 420 used to have a husband.
Yeah, sadly. He cheated on me.
Yeah, with Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, with Marjorie Taylor Greene.
And I have a question for the group. Now, this could be more for Irene because it all. Okay, I have a friend. I have this friend.
Why would it be for Irene?
Shut up.
Well, hold on now. I want to hear this.
I have this friend, and this friend probably going to go on a date next week with a woman. Now, he's been with this woman before.
This is friend called Steve.
This is call a friend for now. This is not done.
There's
Yeah,
questions. I got questions.
Come on, be polite. Let him finish.
He wants to try again with this woman. They've already tried once. Now, he knows that this woman likes it a little rough. Now, I mean, we're not talking major rough. We're talking, the smacks on the ass and things like that.
Hair pulling, maybe?
Yeah. Now,
Well, hair pulling?
I'm going to tell my friend that to try to, to do a little.
Well, the first thing is I'm not gonna single this friend out, at all, because that's just wrong.
Hey, friend.
Right.
Asking this for a friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a few questions.
Would it be wrong if this, let's just say my friend's date said, okay, if my friend said, hey, you want to come in my apartment for a little bit? Now, knowing that when this friend says this to his other friend, I know what she's going to want, would it be wrong to immediately go to the bedroom and take her clothes off, kind of push her down on the bed?
Don't assume you're getting
okay,
the rapey aspect of it. So
all right, let's go one at a time here.
Okay.
I'm going to start. Adam, why don't you start with this because you already had your answer right up front.
Yeah. Don't immediately assume that that's where it's going. That becomes too rapey of a situation, and your friend doesn't want it to go there because that could end in a jail cell
or a felony.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's
so
my friend. But
be sure that she's okay with it going there.
Right.
Then, if you want to role play being rough,
okay.
that's different than just forcing themselves onto her.
Right. Okay.
Irene, you were the next one quickest at bat. So why don't you follow this up?
I was just gonna say maybe try kissing her first to make sure that she's still on the same page. Because just because she says yes 1 minute doesn't mean she's gonna mean yes the next. No can come at any point and still go against you, or I mean your friend, and be rapey. We want to stay away from rapey. and be more like 50 Shades.
Oh, very much so.
Steve.
Okay.
50 Shades
All
of
right. 420.
Make sure you sign a waiver first.
Checking ID.
That way, if she says you're raping, you'd be like, nope, you signed something that said it wasn't. It's consensual.
Oh. Okay.
Lori, Bubba the Baker, do you guys have anything to add in the chat? And while they're working this out, I have a few questions.
Okay.
We haven't heard from Julie.
I'll try to give you the answers.
Well, okay. So, is your friend extremely certain that it's going to lead to intimacy?
Let's just say, because the friend has already tried with this person before, and it was a kind of failure because the bed was too small, and there are a lot of other things. The friend made it too much about themselves.
Right.
The fucking cat, we're gonna bend.
Okay. Does your friend have a rubber strap on sitting on the shelf behind them when they're on air?
Yeah, that's a good question.
And I've wondered about using that. I mean, yeah.
You have, or your friend?
My friend has.
Oh, your friend has. Okay.
Bubba the Baker says he just forgets his belt and he goes, oops, as his pants hit the floor. He thinks he'll know her answer rather quickly. Lori says, go for it. You've waited long enough, but just her opinion. Or your friend has waited long enough.
Just as long as your friend doesn't force the issue.
I would now see the last time I was with, my friend.
They rape drugs at home.
This woman, she was all for it. She was in the rush, and she got up and locked the door and said, "Okay, let's go to the bedroom and all that." But there was so many things. I can't do it with the light on. I'm sorry, I've never been able to do it with the light on.
I love doing it with the light on. That way I'm hitting it right.
Have her put a bag on the friend's head, so then you don't have to worry about the light. Or your friend doesn't have to worry about the light, and things can get going.
That's a good answer, Adam. Good answer.
Hey, here we go. I got a great idea. What she should do is handcuff and shackle your friend to the bed.
Right.
Ooh.
Do that.
And then maybe use something like a taser to entice your friend to get to this level that I knew of, that a friend of mine who has passed said, and that was to get you to rock hard.
Well,
or your friend. Okay.
I plan on my friend plans on taking a Viagra before.
Your friend talks very close.
About 30 minutes before.
Yeah.
See, he's going to kind of make sure, he's going to kind of put the moves on her at the restaurant, kind of move his hand over on her leg and play with her knee.
Thank you.
And see if she picks up on his vibes.
Help with that.
So I still think that like handcuffed and shackled to the bed, or satin straps.
And I don't know.
To tie your friend back. Legs, each ankle to one corner, each wrist to one corner, and your friend is tied to the bed. Then after the Viagra kicks in on your friend, then she would be able to take full advantage however she wishes, and she is in total control. That may be the idea for your friend.
She could become your friend's best flagpole sitter.
Right.
Now, does your friend happen to have neuropathy too?
That's a good question.
Do they dabble with neuropathy a little bit?
Possibly.
And does
a feather tickle? Bubba the Baker's got.
Oh no, that was because
Has your friend ever been in the hospital because he had a big gaping hole in the side of his foot with a wound vac?
How did you know he was his next door neighbor?
You don't have to answer that.
Right.
I mean, the fifth.
Has your friend ever had a bucket of KFC chicken sitting in a parking lot across from a school?
Nobody did have Popeyes one time.
Oh, he did have Popeyes? Okay.
Well, my friend had asked me, and I thought about it. I thought, I must bring it up on TJ's show, you know. What they would.
Well, yeah, I'm happy you brought it up here, because if you brought it up on one of the other shows you're on, you would be very much ridiculed.
Oh,
but we just want to help your friend.
Yeah,
I definitely want to help your friend.
I understand the friend is going to. He's going. He is going to make it all about her, you know, because the last time
there you go,
I made it all about him, you know.
But that's what I'm saying. That's
why technically
straps.
Just remember,
Irene, am I wrong?
Say that one more time.
Am I wrong? Like the satin straps on the wrists are tied back, and then the ankles tied back.
It might freak me out a little bit.
But no, if you are doing it to somebody, like you're tying him up. Well, like the satin or
they might like that. They might.
Hey, you muted yourself again.
Sorry, you got to make sure they're not because some people are very sensitive to different. Maybe I'm just special like that, like where I'm sensitive to texture.
Okay.
All
right. So no, I mean, like, pick something that you would be attracted to, like
right.
a fabric.
Tell your friend to pick a fabric.
Yeah, pick the fabric. Make it. All right. So with you, that would be like what? Silk?
Me?
No, Irene.
Oh.
Lacquer.
No, I said cat fur. I was talking about Steve because I thought you.
No. I'm asking you. So, like, if it was you,
I don't know.
Like,
it would be
what
fabric
would be the one that you'd be like,
straps.
ooh, that feel. What fabric would be the one you're like, ooh, that feels so good? Leather. All right, so
yeah.
So some belts.
I don't know. I have no idea.
No, I mean, I'm serious. Like leather straps, you've got each wrist up above your head, each ankle pulled off to either side of the bed, and you're tied in with leather straps. And then here comes in your husband with a riding crop.
Ooh.
No? All right, so you tie him in that.
I think it's
okay. So you tie him in that way, and then you come in with the riding crop,
and then I leave.
Smack him a couple of times, and then you leave, and then you fly to Texas.
Oh my!
All right. Here's the thing, you guys. I need two things, and if I utilize them, they are my deadliest weapon. I need two things. Are right here. See that?
Yeah, but how much of a turn on is it when you're crying, though? I mean, for real.
Irene.
Just like that, please. Just like that.
Girls really do love eyes.
It's too big.
Just Irene, my eyes. Color my eyes.
They're blue.
Okay, but how blue?
Bright blue. Very blue.
It looks brown to me because it looks like he's full of
Cornwall
shit.
blue, sky blue.
I'm kidding. What do I know?
Okay,
Sky
with
blue?
my eye, if you were sitting there across from me in person and you looked in my eyes, what's going to happen?
I like brown eyes.
You like brown eyes? So you like somebody full of shit?
Yes, she loves me.
It just seems so warm.
Steve's got blue eyes.
Right now,
They're not
got
quite
crazy
as mine.
eyes. I don't know
Steve's
about
got
Steve.
Steve has creepy looking blue eyes, where you have the better looking ones.
Your eyes are very beautiful, if I could say that.
I'm fine with that. That makes me feel all right. But no, these are deadly weapons. Like it's very rare I find a woman that when she actually gets to see my eyes, she's like, "Oh, fuck you." You know? I'm serious.
Now hold on, because the way it's said matters. Is it like yes?
No, I'm saying like it's very rare I get the fuck you. Yeah, it's very rare I get the derogatory one. It's quite often she sees these. I'm having a serious conversation, and she can look and see I'm being very honest. Oh my God, I'm going to take you home and fuck you. Now, that's the one I hear more often than not, right?
There you go.
And I'm like, God damn my eyes.
Invest in sunglasses, TJ.
Oh, dude. All right.
You gotta, that's why some people call them hater blockers. You can call them women blockers.
Oh, dude. No, I do. I wear my sunglasses. Look, I have 3 former students right now that have all said that if I had taken my sunglasses off and they had actually seen my eyes when I was teaching, they would have tied me up in a sleeper and had their way.
So while TJ was a teacher, he had 3 students who would have.
And one of them was a guy.
How fancy!
Like, what the fuck? The guy said that to me. I'm like, oh, give your balls a tug, tit fucker.
But TJ, I'd show you such a fabulous time. Oh, it'd be
Give
so
your balls
good.
a tug, tit fucker. I gave your mom such a fabulous time last night, but she shot her fucking... She come all over my living room and got it into my Japanese fighting fish.
It's come everywhere. I don't know how
And 420's like, I am going to get stoned her.
Yeah, the race is on.
Stoned.
The race is
It's
on.
over.
No, it
Over.
ain't. There's-
No, you guys get what I'm saying. All right.
There's
So
54
every
laps to go.
woman, Steve, my thing is every woman has an attraction point, okay? So, like, Irene's might be smell, as an example.
I do love smell.
Right. So if you walk in there and you smell like a turd factory,
If your
she's gonna be
friend,
like, hell no, get the fuck out.
if your friend smells
Deuces.
factory.
Yes, please, Bubba the Baker, do not look into my eyes.
Take a deep look at him now.
Now,
But I just need your
Adam,
donut.
God damn it.
I just want to finger your donut hole.
Chocolate, no.
Okay, when you do that, do you want to go clockwise or counterclockwise?
Depends on where you're sitting.
Irene, you're not helping on this one.
And do you reach far enough up into the ass to hit the?
Why
men's
don't you
clitoris?
ask your ex-husband?
Steve?
Steve is
Hi,
not your
ex-husband.
ex-husband.
Gotta hit that prostate.
Yeah, that prostrate.
Because you do know the man's G spot is up the ass, so.
Yeah.
God.
Maybe the Romans had it right.
Right. There
Hey,
you
I
go.
did finally finish watching Young Sheldon.
About
Hey,
time.
Corey.
You did finish or you didn't finish?
I did finish watching Young Sheldon today. It was
How did that
actually
make you feel?
He finished while
well, it's
watching
better than I
Young
thought, but I
Sheldon.
still like Big Bang Theory better.
It is better, yes.
And they're talking about doing a sequel that is going to bring back Sheldon and Leonard. And God help us, I hope Penny and Amy.
Sheldon
Well, if-
college years.
I love Penny.
No, you said a sequel to what? Sequel
To the Big Bang Theory.
So then it wouldn't be Sheldon college years. It'd be Sheldon and
It'll be Sheldon and Leonard working on something. Maybe Leonard getting his Nobel.
well, considering they do the showbacks on Young Sheldon,
Yeah.
they show Sheldon and what's her name? The wife?
Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amy.
Amy. So if they showed them two, then the sequel, The Big Bang Theory, will have at least them two in it.
The very last episode of Young Sheldon, it was basically Sheldon typing his memoirs through Young Sheldon.
Right.
And you had Sheldon and Amy throughout that last episode. I loved the last episode. I'm like, this is more what I was looking for, right?
The thing I thought was funny about that, though, is how their son was into sports and Newman was into sports.
This is why I wanted to play cloning. I was fucking cracking up at it, right?
Right.
But, damn it, Adam, you said her name.
Mayhem Bialik.
Thank you. And Jim Parsons. They have such this great dynamic together. They really are so phenomenal on the screen together. And the guy who played Leonard and who was he also played David in Roseanne. Yes.
Yep.
And Kaylee Cuoco, who was she was basically an unknown. Those two.
I knew her from 8 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I first met her or knew her.
But if you look at those two as well, they have such a great dynamic together. They're amazing together. You actually believe that they are who they are. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I think a show that focuses on those four and moves after Amy and Sheldon got the Nobel would be amazing.
Because Penny and Leonard were pregnant.
Yes, Penny and Leonard were pregnant. But now we know that. Yes, right. Kid on National Lampoon Christmas Vacation. You're right, Bubba. But what I'm going at is now we know Sheldon and Amy named their son Leonard.
Yeah, Leonard Nimoy.
Because Sheldon wanted to name his son Leonard Nimoy Cooper, and Amy goes, "You better be happy I let you name him Leonard." Yes, dear.
We all really know he meant Leonard as in his friend Leonard.
As in his friend, exactly.
Even though he was like, Leonard Nimoy.
No, well, he was a big fan of Spock.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, he was so excited when he got DNA from Spock.
I was about to say that on the napkin.
Right. I have DNA from Spock. You're only 50%. This is 100%. That'd be like Steve saying, I got DNA from Ray. This is 100%. Yours is only 50%, Bella. Steve takes a drink like, I'm out of this.
Bless his heart, but why would you want to clone Ray?
I would want 100% DNA from Irene.
Well, Irene can have 100% of me if we ever get together.
Taking my DNAs.
Yeah, I want your DNA. I would like to try to clone.
What are you stealing my DNAs for?
To clone you. So I can clone you.
Right.
Well, that'd be fine. We can always use more Irenes.
Yeah, we could clone like 4 Irenes.
The world would go crazy.
Yeah.
The world would just lose its shit.
That'd be fun though. Like 4 Irenes with increased sex drive.
Just do not make a clone of a clone. From multiplicity.
Oh, yeah, that's going to go very badly. No, I want to take Irene's original DNA, make 4 clones, and increase their sex drive. All 4 of them. Then I will send 1 to Steve. I will send 1 to 420.
Steve will die of a heart attack.
I will send 2 to Adam and
Julie. You're not gonna keep one for yourself?
No, I'm going to take the original.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, I need 5. I'm going to send the 5th one to Irene's husband.
He probably wouldn't
take care of
notice.
the kids, and then I'm going to bring the original here.
He's probably, yep, that's crazy bitch again.
The bitch came back the very next day.
No, like I said, I'll take the 5th one and I'll send it to Irene. I will send the 5th cologne to Irene's husband and her kids.
The kids might notice the difference. He won't.
No, I'm gonna do some definite genotyping, and then I'll make sure that they don't know the difference. And then the original comes here.
My kids come
over and over.
Well, see, that means
She's going to come here and help me come up with mad scientist ideas.
See, the thing is, the clone ones will be better because not only will they be fresher, they'll be probably tighter in other areas.
Ooh.
Not after I got done with mine. Ooh, baby.
You're onto something there. You're onto something.
Right.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind.
So Brad would be like, "Do not send back the original. This is better." And she talks back less.
Yeah. This one's too mouthy.
Yeah, because I'm going to take the talk back gene out of the clones.
They can't talk back if their mouth is full, TJ.
See, I want the mouthy version for me. So all the talk backedness is going to go into the clones. Like, there's going to be no talking back for Steve, 420, Adam, Brad, the kids, none of that. No, the clones are not going to talk back. They're just going to be very submissive. I want the talk backingness.
That's fine. You can have that.
I want the version that's going to say, "No, fuck off. You are not getting on top tonight.
I want
masturbate over the engine."
I want the one when I come home, and as soon as I open the door, they'll be on their knees like this.
So you want the submissive version?
Yeah.
What the one I'm going to genotype to where it's the clone is very submissive.
You should have a little survey. They can check off what they want and don't want.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so TJ, I don't know if you thought about this aspect. It just hit my head. It's like,
oh God,
there's going to be
something actually hit your head.
No, there's going to be some point in time I'm going to walk into my bedroom under this scenario and have an Irene on each end of Julie.
I'm not seeing a downside to this.
Well, no, at that point, it's okay. How do I fit in? You seem to be getting taken care of.
Anally, I don't know.
I'm sure I'll find a place to fit in with the crowd, but just saying that'll catch me a little off guard.
We clip you into your chains and lower you down from above.
Yeah, that's it. I'll tell you,
Mission Impossible on it.
You know who would be one of the most perfect women in the world to clone?
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Doran.
I've heard amazing things about
Doran would be so amazing to clone. But I would want to clone the original exact.
I hear she gives really good hugs.
I love Doran.
Hugs or hugs?
Both of the bakers like, I feel very unsafe right now. How about the weather? Well, we have had rather chilly weather today in Central Texas. We have been in the 60s with high winds.
It's 60 degrees here. It feels pretty good.
Yeah, right. 60 there feels good. 60 here feels terrible.
Yeah.
Like 69.
Oh, boo-hoo, princess.
69 is one of my favorite numbers.
I keep my heater at that.
I like 68 a little better, though.
You mean 77?
No, I like 68 a little better. You know why?
So, someone keeps texting me.
I noticed. I like 68 a little better because at 69 I have to turn around.
That was like, I'll give you 68 and then you owe me one.
However, if I start with the cunnilingus, here's my problem. All right, like
it's a problem.
This is like a legitimate problem. Okay, my roommate when I was in college, I had a very attractive woman who's still one of my best friends, extremely attractive, very lesbian. Okay. But she gave me pointers on how to be extremely good at cunnilingus. The problem is I got so good at it that I had to go with the man-to-hand relationship to finish myself off afterwards. Like, they're like, oh, I'm done. Bitch!
It's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Nope.
No,
because if that becomes the case,
oh my God, that was so good, bitch!
Flip her over and be like, nope.
I tried to play in the mud. I got arrested.
Put her on her knees. She can put her head on the pillow, and she can rest while you get your portion of the rendezvous.
All right, look, this is where I'm jealous of people like Bubba the Baker, who can go ahead and get his whenever he wants to get it, and it's good to go. Me, I got to rely on cunnilingus and these eyes. And then when I'm done, they're like, oh, I'm good. Fuck you. God damn it!
No, because anyone who knows a woman is multi-orgasmic. They can go more than once. And once you get them to keep going, they don't have to stop.
Yeah, but they don't want penetrated.
Then you're doing it wrong because you can continue.
No, they want me to keep going with the tongue. They like it so well with the tongue. They want me to keep going. I'm like, no, I got to get mine too. No, you don't.
Okay. Start doing 69.
Figure it out. Get your vibrator out. I'm going to the bathroom.
No.
That's why I'm like, I would love to try to have one chance one night with Irene because I wonder if she would do the same thing. And if she did, I'm fucking done. I'm done. I'm just dating my Harley. Everybody can fuck off.
Dating my Harley. What's her name? Ruby?
Ruby.
Ruby Palmer.
That's a name. That's a name. That's
my Ruby.
Daughter's cacti.
No, the one that gave me cacti was my Kawasaki KZ750. Blew the front tire and tossed me into a pile of it.
You know, some Oriental piece that TJ rode.
No, I mean, I'm dead serious. Like, God, I don't get it. Women are so fickle. Steve, I hope you're not masturbating.
Just make
well, if that answers our question, he is.
Damn it!
Just making another stain in his house.
Get your towel out.
Oh,
Christina.
Clean up on aisle, Steve. Christina.
Yeah.
Christina, you have a clean up on aisle, Steve. Yep, see, there you go. Like Bubba the Baker. He's saying it right there. He almost got it this morning. All he did was open the door for the lady at the gas station, and she turned twice to look at him in line. She wanted the dong.
Well, I
almost
know
more counts than horseshoes and hand grenades, motherfucker.
he said he's from Pekin, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I know that's a lie because I'm from Pekin and that never happens.
Look, if he's got the package bulging out of his pants and peeking, he's getting the look.
I'm just glad I don't have to get out of bed to get mine. I can just wake up in the morning.
You got to remember, and this almost made me want to cut my hair too, is the other day I was at Walmart here in Pekin, and there was this old, wrinkly, 75, 80-year-old lady walked by me, and she goes, "Your long hair makes me wet."
Ew. 80?
Yeah. 75, 80-year-old skinny.
She doesn't just have a radiator leak.
I get. Who knows? All I know is I was in my little scooter and I was like, screw that! I ain't getting.
You want to fall asleep on the air?
Mm-hmm.
So is that mushy cobwebs then?
Yeah, right.
Can't be dusty if it's wet.
Texture.
Did you text her for her number later?
Did you, Steve?
I didn't know.
Okay, that's
I would have.
Look, okay, you know what? We're so you had grandma chick hit on you.
Yeah.
Did you text her back?
No.
Did you give her your underwear size?
I didn't even do that.
Did you give her Adam's phone number?
No.
I gave her Steve's.
Oh, you gave her Steve's.
See, now that's a friend move. 420 was trying to help your brother out.
Yeah, Steve loves 80-year-olds.
And the thing is, I think she was chasing after me because all I heard was.
Oh, good God. All right. I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to go around the group. I'm going to start with. Oh, let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The one I highlight is going to start. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger. This one is going to give the very worst pickup story he has ever gotten from a woman anywhere. Adam, go.
The worst pickup story.
Yeah, a woman trying to pick you up. Give the worst story ever. Or a man.
A pickup story where like someone's used a line on me. When I was in high school, there was a guy who had came out of the closet and told my ex-girlfriend that I was fuckable. I was a young enough age that I'm like, well, I could try it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Yeah, he was a terrible kisser, so it didn't go much further than that. But
420, you're next.
So, yeah.
The worst pickup line I've used or I've heard on me?
Whichever.
Well, again, the story that I just heard. Apparently that 80-year-old chick wanted to pick me up when I was at Walmart the other day. But for me, I would use... Let's see. I'm trying to think because I got many. Oh. Irene. They say the hottest thing in the universe is the sun, but apparently it's not because that's you.
Aw, see, that's sweet.
It's sweet, but it's not going to get you laid.
It might get you a further chance. You never know.
Right?
You never know.
Or... Did you just fall?
Steve, you're up.
You must be tired because you've been running through my mind all night.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say, I've only been picked up one time, and that would have been when I was 18, and I was in Wichita, Kansas, when we were cruising the strip, and a bunch of girls were walking along the side of the road. There was a main road that went through Wichita. That's where everybody cruised on the weekends. And me and my
I've heard Steve's.
Yeah, me and my roommates were cruising, and they go, "Well, we want to meet you guys." So fuck, we pulled over the car. They jumped in the car, and they like started screaming, "Go, go, go! These guys are chasing us and shit." And we high speed chase everywhere, and finally I lost them, and then we went back to our apartment, and that was my first sexual experience right there.
Really? How old was the girl?
Well, I had my first 3 sexual experiences that night. Because we all had my 3 roommates, Chris, Jeff, and me. We took on Deanna, Angel, and Julie.
Okay, but we still have not heard the ages.
Yeah. How old? Boy, the weather outside.
14, 16, 18.
What was that again?
Sure about the 18?
14. 14, okay? 14. You were 14. I was 18.
So 14.
And was it a cousin?
So they were sisters. They were also 3 sisters.
That's not what I asked.
Okay, here we go. To get off of that one. Bubba the Baker says, did a delivery one time. The lady had a donkey.
Would you like
she
to
said
see my
after
donkey show?
She said after he hooked up her washer dryer, he could come back and play with her and her donkey. She was pretty, but he wasn't going back, and he regrets it to this day.
I would have been back.
Volk says, damn, the weather is nice today.
It is nice, but it's off subject, Jason. Stay on topic.
Irene. You know I love you.
Pickup line done on me. Is that what you're trying to say?
Just call TJ Jason.
The worst pickup scenario
Jason
you have ever been through.
Gosh. A lot of them are like at work.
At work?
Like when I was working. Like they would be like just whoever would come through the line and they'd hit on me. Like people
I started this job last week and I got hit on at work.
Or people buying lottery tickets, they're like, I may not get lucky on this, but I might get lucky with you.
No, you're not.
Like, and it's like a 70-year-old man. And I was like maybe 20 at that age.
Like, are you a butcher? I'd love for you to work with my meat.
I hate to interrupt, but I love what Lori said to Bubba the Baker. She says that girl wanted to make you her ass, Bubba.
Oh,
no, Steve, no, bad, no.
It was literally a donkey, and that they were. She just wanted butt play.
You know, Steve's favorite show back when.
If you go to Tijuana, Mexico, you can see a bunch of women doing stuff with donkeys.
No, God, no! Oh, God! I have seen a donkey show. No, bad 420.
Well, you know what I'm talking about then.
Yeah, nothing right about it.
Is it true that the reason why
it's a fetish? So I mean,
the reason why people screw sheep is because their vagina is similar to a woman's.
What?
It's true. But why people have sex with sheep is because their vagina is similar to a real woman's.
I don't know. I've never had sex with a sheep.
Well, because sheep's skin is very soft. And like, have you ever felt like
I'm not gonna
pull or something like that? And then the wool is also very soft too. So like,
okay.
Jesus Christ!
Yes,
stop spanking it, Adam.
411.
Oh no, there's no spanking here.
Sheep sex is supposed to be
curious.
Lord, I apologize.
Enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
Dear baby
Jesus,
please pray for Steve. Dear baby Jesus, please save Steve and help Ray win the lottery
so Steve can drink pee. Amen.
That's what I heard, anyways.
Dear baby Jesus, please make sure Steve knows the light of him going to be losing Smoker Mania.
Bubba the Baker says he misses the donkey lady and he's mad at all of us now. No, dude, I'm telling you right now, if she could take a donkey, you don't want it.
You'll fall in.
That is stretched the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you want to see. I don't think you want to see a red rocket. Smile. You don't want to see a red rocket there, Gerald.
Irene, I see that evil smile.
So you're saying Irene wants to see a red rocket?
I'm thinking, Irene, you've never tried to have, coitus with a donkey.
No, there's enough ass men to go around.
Say, oh, thank God.
This is my pickup line. My worst pickup line for a guy, but it works. You'll do.
Okay. You'll do.
Hey, that'll work.
I guess you'll do.
All right. So
Ding.
Irene, if you were going to give a pickup line to this guy.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Not again.
If you'd only lose weight, you'd be so
Your
much
hair
better.
looks very feathery. Do you want to dust my fans for me?
Whoa, say that again?
Your hair looks very feathery. Do you want to dust my fans for me?
That's not a bad pickup line. Damn.
I mean, like, the real
Like,
fans.
I haven't
like,
had
really
sex in a week. I guess you'll do tonight.
Okay. So if you had to give a pickup line to this guy.
Julie.
Yeah. Let me get Julie first. I'm not that much of a prize.
Pretend Julie's not there. It's just him. You know nothing about Julie. Now you got to do the pickup line.
Hold on, let me record this for future use.
Right.
Okay, go.
I'm glad your head is bald. Because you really make it shine.
So she's
horrible.
Kind of look like Mr. Clean.
I'm Mr. Clean, so maybe I should clean up after your mess that I give you tonight.
Like, can you mop my floors?
Okay, Bubba the Baker, what would your response be to Irene?
Oh.
While you're doing that, Irene, now you've got to do a pickup line to this guy.
Oh, shit.
You sugar tit. Mwah.
Did you just say he'd do?
No, I said I love that 420.
That'll be work for me.
Okay, you know nothing about him though. You just met him in the bar. Now what's your pickup
Oh,
line?
I just met him in the bar. I'll
Yeah.
automatically love him.
You automatically
Take
love
my dirt out of my butt.
him. Okay, what about this one?
Oh. Oh, you gotta put the eyes away. You gotta put the glasses on.
Oh, I gotta put the glasses
Yeah,
on.
you see with the
Let
fucking
me,
eye.
All right, hang
Yeah,
on.
you-
I gotta go walk to my. I gotta go get him.
Don't give me time to think. It has some like.
Hang on. Oh, I gotta make me put on the glasses.
Can you use me
Steve's like no
a
unfair
kazoo?
advantages. Steve, poor Steve. He's like, no, that's unfair. You can't use the eyes. No
Okay, how
unfair
about this
advantage."
one? This one.
All right, here we go. Now this one.
I just want you to know that I used to play trombone, so I know all the positions.
I'm in.
All seven.
Just put your lips on and slide.
Wait, you really did play trombone.
I did.
So did I. I still do.
Yep, TJ was a tromboner.
I play trombone. I play a little bit of guitar. I play drums.
Steve played the
Little
skin
trombone
flute.
in the case like this big, and
Yeah. No, I've still got a Constellation.
You
the
know,
little sliding oil. You had to oil.
Well, I don't have the trigger, so mine's like the actual old school jazz trombone.
You mean like the spit valve, or?
Well, when I'm up here, I and then spit it all out. You know.
Yeah, no, there's like a spit valve at the end of the thing.
Yeah,
you
the
like-
spit valve's down at the end of the slide. Yeah.
Mhm.
I will. I'll get the trombone out and get it all set up and tuned up and ready to go one of these days, and I'll actually play it.
There you go.
As long as you're
Yeah,
not playing
I
with
was,
the rusty trombone.
Some,
No, it is not rusty.
you got to learn to play
But-
shake song.
All right. Oh no, I'll play some Chicago for you. I can do 25 or 6-4 on my trombone.
Steve got to play this. The
Bubba the Baker says, Irene, I will treat you the way you deserve to be treated. I don't do pickup lines.
If that is the fucking 40-year-old virgin talking.
All right, y'all want to hear my favorite pickup line?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Irene, I'm going to use it on you, okay?
Okay.
Well, that's good. I don't want you to use it on me.
Well, hell no, I'm not going to use my favorite pickup line on you. Irene, you have beautiful eyes. What a fuck?
Oh,
Did you say
you can't be that forward.
I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah, right? See, that's the thing. All right.
I'm the kind of person who's like, okay, this is what you're coming to the table with. This is what we're leaving with. Like, we don't have to be guessing or like.
You know, I wish the Spoke was still open because I would love for you to go down there and try that line and see how long you would last.
How do you think I got one of the bartenders there?
This is probably before she bartended there.
No.
She was working at the Whole Shot.
No, this is after she was a bartender there. How do you think I got her?
So
Is
how
it the
much
one that I
drugs
know?
did that take? How much drugs did she take?
The
first?
one that I am still writing that is currently a guest of the state of Illinois.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Would you like photographic evidence, 420?
That's what I was asking. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Do you want photo evidence?
Of you two having sex? No.
How about proof that it went there?
Do you have a naked picture of her?
Nope.
It's probably
I
Riley.
got one. I got
Like,
one.
I will take the naked
Yeah,
picture.
how close we got? Hang on. Let me get my phone.
It's Riley. Come on, man. It's a
Oh, I was
picture
thinking of-
Riley.
I was thinking of someone else.
Do what?
I was thinking of the other person.
Oh, no, not her. God, she was too fucking psycho.
No, not that one.
You do have a habit of sticking your dick in crazy, TJ.
Hey, leave that out of this now.
Well,
That's
that
what
is
she
true.
said, TJ.
Yeah.
You know, Adam is right because he did deal with Wolf Lady, so or Dog Lady. He did deal with Dog Lady though, so
You
The
never
woman
dealt
who
with
was trying
Dog
to make
Lady.
Dog sled team. Jesus Christ.
you were with the dog sled team, lady.
How long was that for? It wasn't for like super long, was it? Like a year or two?
Oh, it was a little over a year, yeah.
Yeah.
But this one, like 420 is going to get it on his phone here. There you go, 420. It's on your phone now.
Oh fucking hell!
Now you tell me.
Hey, that's good. That's good Photoshop there.
It's not a Photoshop.
You know, they do make things where you do kiss people with AI photos. So,
Dude, that was not a Photoshop. I'm going to tell you what, that was a good kiss, too.
I bet she didn't say the same thing.
Actually, she did. That's why she pulled me in for a big one right in front of my daughter.
Oh, which one?
I've only got one daughter.
Oh, I thought you had more than one.
I've got 2 sons, 1 daughter.
Oh, okay.
One dipshit. I wish my daughter would have fell in love with Steve compared to the dipshit she's with now.
So what you're saying is you'd rather have her fall in love with me than the dipshit she's with now.
Yes.
How old is she now?
I would be able to handle her calling me and saying that she is in a threesome with Steve and 420 over that dipshit she's with now.
She's how old now?
Old enough.
Turns
Yeah.
21.
Okay. Let me know when she turns 21 and I'll be
Oh my
happy to help you.
dude,
'Cause
help
didn't-
me
didn't you-
now.
Yeah, but I'd rather have them be 21 so that way at least I can get drunk with them. But if I have your blessing, then I guess I could go now. So
Blessing given.
okay, message me.
He's
Where's-
in San Joe's. Blessing fucking given. Yes, Lori. Absolutely yes. He sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I think think that
TJ would rather his daughter call 420 and Steve Daddy multiple times a week than be with the dipshit that she is currently with. Am I correct?
I could probably think of comparable people, but I won't name names.
Well, okay then. Here's what we'll do. You send her a message saying, I'm giving you an address, and you know that address. Okay, then you have someone give her an address and say, you gotta. Your dad wants you to go to this person.
No. I'm gonna go one
to help him out, so that way, because when they go to 420, they won't need any other honey. So that means she won't be going back to that guy, and she'll be with me.
No, I'll go a couple steps further. Right, my daughter is this close away from alienating her mother too.
Which one?
Her actual mother, asshole.
Okay. Well, there's a complicated story behind that. Most of us know. So anyway,
she's already alienated the other one.
Oh, well, that's good.
But no, her mother, she's about ready to alienate her mother. She don't care. She only gives a damn about this jackwagon that she's married to. And this guy makes Steve look productive.
That's bad.
Wow, that's intense.
And he makes Fat 420 look sober.
Oh, he makes money, don't he?
No!
Oh, he doesn't have a job?
His job makes him $200 a week take home, and he thinks that's good money.
Oh, shit.
I can jack off and make $200 a week. But that's where we're at. This guy is worthless.
That's less than what I make a week.
Right?
Yeah. And I only get paid once a month.
Yeah.
That's less than what Adam makes a week.
Right. Steve probably makes a little bit more because he's older, but
yeah.
Irene owns her husband's checking account, so we're not going to ask her.
I thought I made a lot, honestly. Maybe I don't.
Well, I don't spend the money right now.
Isn't the husband in military anyway, so he don't get much paid much anyway. So
look, I make a little over $5,000 a month. Okay, that's on my paycheck. Then I've got my VA pay.
Right.
This guy does not even make my taxes.
Right.
But I bet he'll get them back on his refund.
Lori, I wish I could say my daughter has an asshole because it might be penetrated. My daughter married an asshole.
I think that's what she's talking about.
Oh.
There's where his first mistake.
That's when you had the baby?
You never get married that young.
I would rather my daughter would have came to me and said, I am in love with Steve and I'm going to marry him. I'd be like, no, don't. No, don't. Knowing what I know now, I would try to talk her out of it, but I'd fail. And I'd be okay with that failure.
So that means if you were doing that, then you would have to wear your glasses so your eyes, she won't see your eyes.
Yeah, here we go. All right, let me zoom in. No, you don't want to marry that man. No.
There you go.
No. So, yeah, I failed. Irene, do my eyes give away when I'm lying?
I want to say probably.
Well,
I imagine, yeah, if you know, like if people know you.
Let's try this. I love that he married her.
That was not very sincere.
I'm not looking at your eyes.
I call bullshit.
I'm not doing it.
A bullshit radar is going off.
I could have done that without you even being on camera. I could have told you that was a lie, and I didn't have your eyes. I can tell that in your voice.
He's caught it like now. Lori, how old is your daughter? God, I'm going to regret this. How old is your daughter? What does she look like? And does she have kids?
Yes.
She had a baby.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I forgot Steve
Well,
had
you
a
asked
moment.
me-
Okay,
question,
wait a
then.
minute. Okay, hang on. Rewind here. Hey,
I think she's in her 20s.
in her 20s.
Yeah.
Poor Lori doesn't
Maybe
have
late-
a lemon
maybe
cake.
late-
Oh, God, no. 26. Oh,
Yeah.
Lord, no.
That's perfect.
Credit for 20's out.
Oh, 420, damn it. How many kids?
Where's she live?
Two
Two.
kids. Okay.
She's a hard
See,
worker.
I love kids. But how old are the kids?
2 and 4, I think.
No, I've been through that shit. 420 might want to do that. He loves diapers.
10 and 1.
I've always wanted kids, so it'll be my way of.
One.
I've always wanted kids, so
That's what I thought too.
You know what? Everybody says they want kids until they have them.
Except Rhino.
Once you got kids, you're like, fuck, why?
Rhino fucks like a jackrabbit. So
Oh,
anyway.
Rhino's got 8 kids.
I have 7.
Me and Irene
God
would commit suicide at that number.
I remember that because we used to call you the jackrabbit on another show.
We used to have
Ah,
jackrabbits
no.
in California.
Californication.
Okay, so
6 and other being 2 in
Oh.
July. Okay, so we got 6 and 2. Okay.
That's not too bad.
You know what, Lori? I'm going to do you a favor. I am going to think of somebody I know that is a good influence on children, that lives in the central Illinois area, that would be good for your daughter, that is of the appropriate age.
Oh yeah.
And they're on the show?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
That's
look.
great.
Here is my standing rule. My age, half plus 8.
Plus 8?
Yes.
Okay.
Plus 8. So, I am 44. 22 plus 8 equals 30. Irene, now wait. Irene, how old are you?
38.
38. Irene fits in that category.
But she's not from Central Illinois.
But she's attractive as hell.
I'm not
I
saying
support your
she's not.
daughter.
I never
Are
said.
you recommending that I go date her daughter?
Sure, yes, absolutely. You go date her daughter.
It's
That'd be
Irene
great.
and the lesbian.
There you go, Lori. We're going to set your daughter up with a lesbian relationship, and Irene is going to turn her to the dark side.
Mom can become my father-in-law
There you go.
or whatever.
Lori can be your father-in-law. Lori could be your father-in-law.
Now, is there a thing for
And
being
Puddin
too?
could be your mother-in-law.
You know how you have that? You know how you have that mathematical equation to figure out how young they should be?
Yes.
Is there one to figure out how old they should be?
Same.
So you add instead of subtract.
Yes. Double my age minus 8.
Mhm.
So
So
it's
not-
44. That'd be 88.
80.
Minus 8 is 80.
Yeah, 80's not going to cut it for me because, like I said, that 80-year-old lady that tried to hit on me at Walmart the other day, I was like, no.
I love the look on Steve.
So
80.
Steve,
And 80, Steve's like, ooh.
Steve is how old you say you are? How old, Steve?
Oh, Lori says she would love for Irene to be her daughter-in-law, and it can't be any worse.
If Steve's 65, that means 110 minus 102 years old for Steve.
I'm not 65, bitch. 58.
Okay, still about 99 years old.
And I would, if a 30-year-old came to my door and said, Steve, get naked, I'd do it. If a 100-year-old came to my door and said, Steve, get naked, I'd do it.
Which boils down to my point, Steve would fuck anything that breathes.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Breathing is optional.
Well, see, the good thing about a dead hooker is the second hour's free, so.
I have temperature. I can't be below my 85 degrees. Yeah, but about 85 degrees.
85? Boy, you lowered your standards a little.
Yeah. Sometimes you got those few hours in there. Now I don't want any nasty, heads cut off, or I just want simple, cardiac arrest, or maybe drug overdose.
If I'm going to be honest, if I'm going to be very honest about it, it's like 44 plus 22. That's 66 minus 8. That puts me at 58.
Yeah.
That's my honest to God top. Is this 58?
Well, then again, I had the hots for what's her name and grumpy old men though when I was younger.
Oh, she was fucking hot though.
I can't remember her name, but the old redhead lady.
Ariel?
Anne Margaret.
Yeah, Anne Margaret. I'd bang her right now.
Sophia Loren.
Why are you thinking you're banging yourself off the air?
Finger bang bang every night. Finger bang bang.
What if there's like a big old booger string? Like,
I would say that's a jizz string.
I mean, we could say that.
Do what?
We could say that.
Oh God.
Yes.
Steve's all about chirping the competition.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I mean, God damn, we've had fun tonight, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I heard weird noises coming from downstairs.
No, I'm serious. We've had a lot of fun tonight, right?
Definitely
yeah.
a lot of subjects.
I just looked at the time. I'm like, holy shit, we've gone that quick.
2 hours, almost 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So I guess I got to do this. Wow.
We need Irene to actually stand up and turn around and do the booty shaking dance to this. It would be a little bit better, but
no, because you would nut yourself.
Yeah,
Lori,
I already did that
how's
before
your
the
new
show.
business going?
Oh, it's going great. I'm judging lots of people and their peens. I'm not talking to you.
Men have lost their peens over you?
No. They send over their pictures of their peens.
Okay.
I judge them. They pay me $20 and I give them an honest opinion about what I think of their penis. And they just eat it up.
Okay, so what if I paid the 20 and Steve sent you his?
I would do it. I can't say that I would survive it though. I might be jabbing my
Steve, do you want to do that?
No, I don't need somebody to degrade $20.
Do I got at least $20 on my account? I do? Okay.
All right, so let's get this going. Out of your final thoughts tonight.
Just remember, sexually, if you're doing something for her, that does not mean you force it on her. And being rapey only leads to jail time.
I think that's a very good point.
420, final thoughts.
Final thought. Lori, get your daughter with me. TJ, make amends with your daughter so she can get with me too.
Oh, my daughter hates me.
Well,
Wait,
find
I'm gonna marry Lori's daughter.
find someone
That
to
means I'm
convince
with you
her.
Also,
Find someone to convince her to drive 30 minutes up the road to my house. And Steve, you're going down.
I hope. I'm going to teach him how. Right. Steve, final thoughts tonight.
Final thoughts. April 20th is coming up pretty quick. April 20th. Be prepared. You will not, and I repeat, will not take this belt from my. It'll be a cold day in hell before you get this belt from my hands. And I'll be back tomorrow morning with Rhino on Wake and Bake on the Ray Lotto Morning Disaster. Then I'll be back Tuesday with Ray and Christine and whoever else. Probably the chickens.
They will never invite me back.
Oh, you never know.
I do know.
Steve can put in a good word for you, TJ. Maybe he can get you on their show.
Other than that, I had a good time.
Steve, I love broadcasting with you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I wish the crew I had back when you wanted to initially would have been more accepting.
Oh, well.
But they were assholes. So,
Yeah.
Irene, your final thoughts tonight.
final thoughts: never turn down sex with donkeys or sheep. You'll
With
regret
donkeys or sheep?
Well, I mean, they were both brought up, so if you regret the donkey, you're gonna regret the sheep too, right?
Oh, I
Right.
suppose.
That makes sense.
Don't be an asshole. Unless you like
I am an
taking it.
asshole.
I don't know.
Steve likes assholes because he has a strap
Sure,
on behind him.
everything's consensual for the most part.
Oh, man. I love being with you guys. I love having a great time. This has been awesome. And you guys keep me going. I absolutely love broadcasting with you guys. And I have a ball.
We love you, TJ.
Like, Irene keeps me enthrived. 420 makes me want to fart on somebody else. Namely his ex-husband. Steve never fails to get me laughing. Adam and I talk all the time. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. And then you got Squirrel. I love my squirrel. Like, Squirrel's my best friend.
Squirrel is crazy.
Yes, he is.
Again, Squirrel, no offense. You're just not my type.
So I will say this. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Lori, thank you. You are such a blessing. You liven up the chat room. Volk, I love seeing you. Bubba the Baker, you're awesome. Thank you, guys. Tune in Thursday night at 9 p.m. and we will see you then. I hope everybody had a great time. This has been Mayhem's Amigos. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.